It was my first game and I was ready to prove myself. My coach put me first up to bat, so I had to prove him that it was a good choice. And I did just that as I hit a perfect ball right by the foul line. And on my first ever play of my career, I hit a double and I was super happy. My teammate hit a bad ball though and he got out, but that didn't stop me from running to third base. My next teammate did the exact same thing and got out as well, but I took advantage and got my first run of the season and the first point on the board of the game. I needed to keep this up. Unfortunately, this next time at bat, I hit a bad ball straight to the shortstop, which resulted in a double play, causing the inning to be over. I needed some redemption here. Instead, I started off with a foul ball, but that was okay. Except, even on my next hit, I sent the ball straight to the outfielder, which resulted in an out, so I was not doing as good as my first inning. This next one, I decided to go for a power hit. However, that started off with a foul ball as well. I did the exact same thing once again as I hit another foul ball. This time, I finally hit a fair ball. However, I sent it straight to the third baseman's glove as he got a free out. That was the last time I saw the field that game, and overall, that was a pretty bad performance for me in my first game. Same with my whole team. This next game, I knew I needed to step up and make some big plays if I wanted to keep my spot on this team. Unfortunately, I started off the game with a strike. This next swing, I made contact with the ball for a bad hit. Thankfully, second baseman couldn't reach the ball and I got a single. I was just happy to get on the bases. Unfortunately, my teammate screwed that up as he resulted in a double play happening to us. My next opportunity at bat, I screwed it up once again as I sent that straight to the outfielder. I ended up hitting another ground ball straight down center field, and thankfully that missed the shortstop, so I got another single. My teammate was honestly screwing me over always as he hit another out. Thankfully, my next teammate got contact with the ball and he sent this straight down the field, so I got another base, and that ultimately ended up getting another run for us, so it was 4-4. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a run myself as it was now the third out. My next time at bat, I think I was having some sort of migraine. Something was wrong with my vision as I hit another out. I don't know what happened. Look at this crazy play my teammate hit as he hit a slow roller right down the foul line, which ultimately resulted in 2 runs for us, and he got to third base. I wanted to keep up the momentum, and I did just that as I hit a perfect ball right down the field, and I got a double and an RBI. This was awesome for me. I was now on second base, and thankfully my teammate hit this straight down the center field, and he ended up getting a double, and I got another run in, so we were now up 9-4. We ended up getting the dub 10-4. That was a great game. I was locked in and ready for this next one. I started off good with a solid hit down the field, and I ended up getting a double on this play here. This was a great way to start the game out. Unfortunately, my teammate continued to suck, and my next teammate pulled off the exact same play, so I was getting worried. I wanted to get a run in, so thankfully Benny Ortiz hit a perfect ball, which gave me the perfect opportunity to run to home base and get the first point on the board for our team. I was so far off to a pretty good game as I got on the bases once again with a nice single, and finally my teammate hit the ball, so I was able to run to second base and he was able to get the first. Unfortunately, my next teammate choked a little bit as he almost caused a double play. He got the first safely and I safely got the third as well, except my very next teammate, he ended up causing a double play, which caused the inning to be over, and I did not get a run for our team. My next hit, I ended up getting a nice ground ball that got around all of the infielders, so my teammate got a nice double and I got a single. Thankfully, my teammate continued to actually hit the ball. Thankfully, it got down right before the outfielder, so I got another base and we got a run. We were all starting to do good as a team as my second teammate got another great hit, which ultimately led to me getting a double and a run for our team, so it was now 3-1. Unfortunately, my next time at bat did not go as well as I hit the ball straight up center field right to the outfielder for an easy out. Look at this, my teammate batting before me got a nice home run. I was super proud of him. I wanted to get my own for the season though. I was ready for it. However, I did the complete opposite and I got out once again, unfortunately. We ended up getting the victory 3-9. I felt like I had a decent performance, but I knew I could do better. I wanted to start this next game off right, and I did just that as I sent the ball down the field, hit the wall, and I ended up getting a double for my first play of the game. My teammate got out on this next play, but thankfully I did not. I just stayed on second base. Unfortunately, my next teammate did the exact same thing as he sent it straight to the first baseman, so he got out. Thankfully, third time was the charm as my third teammate, he hit a double for himself, which led to me getting my first run of the game and the first point on the board for our team. For some reason, I always started off with good innings. However, I couldn't keep it up as I got out, causing the inning to be over. And my very next time up to bat, I did the same thing but worse as I caused a double play. I knew I had to make something big happen or else coach could take me out of his batting lineup. Thankfully, I had a home run, my first of the season. I was so hyped up after that. Just you wait, that's the first of many. I'm gonna lead this league in home runs. Just watch. We ended up getting a nice win with 6-0. We are still undefeated for the season. This next game, I did not start off very good with 2 strikes. I then got a bad hit on the ball and I got out, so that was bad start to my game. I unfortunately followed that up with another out. I just sent the ball straight to the outfielder's mitt. I don't know what was wrong with my batting today. I just could not get on the base. I got out for my third time in a row this game. I needed to make something happen fast. I should have been out here, but I got so lucky as the second baseman got so confused. I don't know what he did. He could not pick up the ball, so I got a first base. Unfortunately, that luck went to waste as my teammate screwed me over once again as he got me out. We ended up losing our first game of the season 2-3, and unfortunately, we deserved that as the whole team played bad, including me. I needed some redemption this next game. I was upset with my performance lately. Unfortunately, like usual, I started off terrible as I sent the ball straight to third baseman, which resulted in me getting out. Next time at bat, I got a great hit straight down the foul line though, which resulted in a double for me, and I got another RBI. This was a great way to get some redemption. My next teammate hit a rocket all the way till it hit the fence. This resulted in me getting a run and him a double, so that was a great way to start out this game. My next time at bat, I ended up pulling off the same great play, which resulted in my teammate getting to third base and me to second base. I was finally starting to prove myself as an elite player. Unfortunately, my good play went to waste as my terrible teammate got us out once again, so the inning was over. And ever since that, I was just off my game for the rest of this game. I didn't want to strike out, so I just swung at the ball, and that ended up getting me out, so I was not happy. And at my last time at bat for this game, I ended up sending the ball straight to the outfielder's mitt, which resulted in an out. We thankfully got the redemption win 4-0, and I felt like I had a decent performance, so that was not too bad on my part.